Shalom and good day all, this is Tehillim29 back again for another DC comic review, and today I'll be reviewing the Green Arrow 80th anniversary. And for starts, I chose this cover because it was probably one of my favourite covers that I actually enjoyed, and it was definitely worth picking up. It is a variant, and I don't care that it's a variant, but it's probably the favourite cover that I do actually like. I probably would have gotten another one, but I'm happy with this one. Well, time to move in to some of the internal art. I would like to point out this anniversary issue has 12 stories, but I won't be covering the art of the 12 stories. I will be showing you some of the internal art and give my overall rating for the internal art. And then after that, I'll move into the story ratings for each story. This is some of the art around the beginning. I'll now move towards the middle. This art, I must admit, was really fantastic all the way through this anniversary issue. Yes, you had variants sort of like between styles from certain times or time periods. Though it wasn't all the way through it, it was still enjoyable to look at. And finally, some of the art towards the end. To which, with the end one, the end spoke for itself, using the art alone. Now, for the art rating overall, just like throughout the whole anniversary issue, I gave it a 7.5 out of 10. Now it is time to move into the story ratings. Moving into the first story, to which I gave the story of the Disappearing Bandit a 7 out of 10. I actually quite liked what was done there by Mariko Tamaki. Then moving into Tom Taylor's story, to which I also gave a 7 out of 10. I quite liked it. Moving into story 3, which is Who Watches the Watchtower. Again, another 7 out of 10. Moving into the fourth story, just the usual sort of stuff, I gave a 7.5 out of 10. Moving into The Arrow and the Song, which is story 5, I gave a 7 out of 10. Story 6, I can understand why actually some people didn't like it that much. The payoff wasn't very strong in it. And it's actually one of my lowest, or my first lowest ratings for this actual anniversary, to which I gave it a 4.5 out of 10. Moving into story 7, actually I really enjoyed Green Arrow and Autumn Sun, and I really enjoyed it, to which I gave it a 7.5 out of 10. Star City Star, I gave a 7 out of 10, which is story 8. Story 9, Happy Anniversary, a 7 out of 10. Moving into story 6, the Sympathy of the Woods. This is the second lowest rating that actually got this, and that got a 6 out of 10. It was alright. I don't think it was really strong in what it was trying to bring across, and I felt it lacked in some areas. Story 11, the last Green Arrow story, I gave a 7.5 out of 10. And last but not least, Larry O'Neill's Tap, Tap, Tap. This story got the highest rating. And yeah, it just speaks for itself with the art. Bendis could learn something from Larry. I mean it. Bendis could learn something from him. Maybe even Tom Taylor too, I must add. And Tom King. This story got the rating of 10 out of 10 for me. It was wonderful. It was emotional in its own way. It didn't have any talking at all within the story. It just spoke, or the story spoke just by using the pictures. It didn't need to add any dialogue. It was just incredible. I really enjoyed it, and it was really worth picking up for that story alone. Well, I hope you enjoyed this review for the Green Arrow 80th anniversary. Until then, let's keep it colourful, and if you've made it to the end of this video, have yourself an awesome day.